Joey, Bad Boy Gaming. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're going to do a price guide today, Core 2021. I've been doing these price guides for probably about 2 years now. And yeah, we're going to discuss the base price, and also we're going to talk about the extended art price. There's also foils and a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not going to include any of those. All right. So this can be a little confusing because this also is like 5-6 days before pre-release. I mean, this is almost a week before the scheduled drop, which is, I believe, July 3rd. So yeah, this is like a week before that. Let's get into the goodies. So again, the top left price you see up there in the green, that's going to depict the price of the Ruined Halo extended art. Okay, and some of these, not many, don't have extended art. They have a showcase art, but this is the extended art, which is $6.50, and the Ruined Halo non is $1.63. I'm going from least valuable to most valuable, starting with extended art. So we're basing it all on extended art for that price. Okay, so yeah, there you go. This is a reprint, really, really cool. You have protection from the chosen card name. That is just amazing. That's really, actually, that's really, really good. White needed something like that. Here's a card that I was surprised. There is no extended art for Chandra's Incinerator. Why? I don't know. I mean, maybe the art they chose in this one, in this image right here, maybe the art just wouldn't look good in an extended art. I don't know. If anyone does have a reason for that, please let me know, because I thought this was like going to be one of the more sought after rares in the set, and are just really high up, very played, highly playable. A lot of fun to play around for sure. I like what they did with the art, but I just don't understand why there's no extended art. So anyway, $6.58 is going to take you home this side over here, the showcase, and the base is $3.96. Whoa. All right, Spark Hunter Masticore. Pretty cool. I was excited for this one because I don't believe we've seen a Masticore, at least not in a rare, for a very long time that was powerful. That was really good, and playable. This one's got a lot of nice little abilities on it. Additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card. Maybe that could work out for you in the right build. Protection from Planeswalkers, that's always legit. And Spark Huntmaster deals 1 damage to target Planeswalker. And then for 3, Masticore gains indestructible until end of turn. And you can do that as many times as you want. Not that you'd want to make your Spark Hunter Masticore indestructible several times over. Once, I think, is good enough. But as far as it dealing 1 damage to target Planeswalker, that's pretty cool. Probably a sideboard card, if anything, in my opinion. Probably a sideboard card. Now, a lot of these prices are going to jump, okay? Or they're going to drop. This is $8.55. That's as of today. That's basically the mean, okay? The average price you could find or pick up one of these cards. You might find them for $4, you might find them for $10, it's all over the place. So do expect prices to fluctuate a lot. Sublime Epiphany. Pretty cool art. I really like the art on that one. She's looking straight at you back here in the art, if you see that, and then like the door was open, and now because of that, her face is open. She's looking over this way. That's pretty neat. And this is like the first time I really get a chance to actually look over everything here. So a lot of speculation on this card. Is it even going to be playable like in Standard or something? I'm sure in like Commander or whatever other formats it's going to be playable. But in Standard, don't know. But the price on the extended art is $9.55, and the base, which would be over here, is $2.29. In sports cards, they would call, the normal card the base, and then you'd have like a bunch of other, versions on top of it. Some cards, like 8 different versions. It's ridiculous. I could see Magic going that way, but this is a really, really cool one. Then we got Garrick Unleashed. All right. I was kind of surprised this one was so low already. I don't think it's going to lose too much more value. I mean, in the extended art, it might drop to like $8, $7. Again, this is all speculation. I'm just throwing some figures out there. This is one I could see possibly going up. I think it might dip down a little bit more and then shoot up a little bit. But again, it all depends on the meta and how these cards perform in Standard and elsewhere. You find the right synergy elsewhere. They could also shoot up in price too. But I like this card. I like the art on it. I like what they did here. I like that they're 4 drops. $9.89 for the extended art version. Now, in these Planeswalkers, there are 3 different versions for this guy. There is a medium one, which was fetching, I think, about $7.50 or something. Now they have 3 different versions, not the C extended art, not just the base, but they have this other, the showcase version, I should say. So the showcase is there as well. It looks kind of like this, but some different coloring and like a highlighted border. It's a showcase art, all right? I could not include all of them. $12.42, you got Massacre Worm. I was very excited to see this get the reprint. The base is going for $6.90. Yeah, this is going to be fun. It's in standard. I mean, it's been forever since it's been in standard, but when it enters the battlefield, it's a powerhouse. Creature your opponent's control get -2/-2 until end of turn. And then whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. So definitely a great sideboard card for sure. Okay. I'm not sure you're just going to want to run this outright because in the right build with black, I mean, you could be doing different things. But yeah, that aside, cool card. $12.42. I was shocked it was that low. Now, foils on this. Foil, you're probably looking at $20, $25 for a foil version of this. Foil is almost double. In some cases, I saw quadruple the extended art, and we're going to get to that in just a minute, but really cool Massacre Worm. This one, Speaker of the Heavens, it was hard to find prices on this one. This is probably going to drop to like $6, $5, $4, you know, by the time of release, but as of right now, the medium I could find out there was $12.85, and the base is only $1.44. Usually when there's that big of a gap between the two, you know, the price is just going to plunk. But nonetheless, it is a very cool card. It's only a 1-drop, and it has that amazing ability on it with the Vigilance and Lifelink. Downside, it's a 1/1, but this is like a cycle of cards that are 1-drops, that are 1/1, and they do some crazy stuff. It all started with that red card. When you have 6 or more lands, you get to put a 5/5 dragon on the battlefield. It all started with that one, I'd like to believe, and now we're starting to see the white one. I think there's a black one out already that cater to that card, or to that color, I should say. Yeah, they cater to that color. So, you know, white's abilities, you know, sweet. Get an angel. You have to have some life, stipulations, things like that. But this is neat. You could expect it like $3, $4, something like that, down the road. Chandra, Heart of Fire. So yeah, the Planeswalkers in this one are really not as pricey as I would have thought they would be. It was interesting doing this this video. $13.43 for the extended art, and $6.06 on the base. That is a really low price. I think that might be one of the lowest prices we've ever seen a Chandra Planeswalker start out, just base price. Again, this is another card where there is a showcase art, which is about right smack dab in the middle. Fun card. I think at 5, though, I think it might just be too slow for standard, but I say that stuff, and these cards see play left and right, you know. Standard's not even that fast. You want to go modern, here's where it's not going to see play. There you have it. All right. $13.98 for Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. You believe this extended art price is going to drop. It'll probably be like around $5 around release. $1.50 right now for the base. That'll even go down a little bit again unless it finds the right synergy. It's a cool card, though. Crown Scourge can't attack unless you control 4 more artifacts, so of course you're going to be in artifacts. Otherwise, there's no point for you to run this card. And then at the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. So that is something, because that counts as an artifact. Treasure tokens? Do treasure tokens count? No. I don't think they do. Do treasure tokens count as an artifact? You think they'd say a treasure token artifact. I don't think they do, though. All right, then we have Fabled Passage. $17.10. Got the reprint. Base is going for $7.03. You can expect, I said this in another video, there's going to be more copies of this card, more reprints, I should say more reprints of this card hitting the market. Expect to see it like in Commander sets, you know, maybe once a year, twice a year. We already saw it once in a Commander set. And then I would expect in another set, you know, down the road, again, just see another Fabled Passage, just because it's very similar to Evolving Wilds. Very powerful card. But yeah, just expect more prints of it. Nothing like Evolving Wilds, because that's a common card, but at rare, I'm telling you, like once a year, twice a year, you might see this printed in some kind of product. So very cool card. Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. I was blown away when I saw the price tag on this puppy. But then again, this is great for those life gain and drains. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. There's infinite loops with this thing, you know. And then for 5, creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. That can just close out a game right there if you can get that out right, you know. Very, very neat. You're going to see play all over the place. I think right now the price is being driven by Commander for this. 1956 probably should come down. I don't see why not. But it's a high 687 for the base. Really cool card. I think they did great on this rare. Very, very nice. Conspicuous Snoop. 1964 711, very cool Gabo, man. This Gabo's gonna see play all over, baby. And it has a high price tag. Already 1964 711 at your local convenience store. Yeah, the local or the base is 711. Just it's a cool card. You may cast goblin spells from the top of your library. Anytime you can do something like that, and it's cheap to do, I mean, that's great, you know. And it also is a Gabo, and as long as the top card of your library is a Goblin card, conspicuous. Snoop has all activated abilities of that card. That makes this thing pretty nutty, you know, like your Lord abilities or whatever else. There you have it. Really cool. Heroic Intervention got a reprint, 2093 for the extended art. Again, these card prices will come down a lot. Some of them, you might be surprised, they're going to go up a lot, you know. But a foil extended art Heroic Intervention, who's not going to want to bling out their, you know, EDH deck and whatnot, or even just their modern deck, or whatever the case may be, you know, Pioneer deck. Yeah, who's not going to want to bling them out? $20.93. Quite a little price there for this. And the foil, I would imagine, is like $30 at least, you know. But again, these prices are going to come down. $5.68 for the base. I was guessing by release, this card would be down to $3. So let's see if it continues to plummet. Discontinuity. Okay, $21.15. As long as it's your turn, the spell costs 4 less to cast. End the turn. This could end up being pretty cool of a card. There's already a card just like it. Is it Time Warp or something like that? Time something. But it's very similar. Only difference is the casting cost. That one's 4 colorless and 2 blue mana, where this one's 3 blue and 3 colorless. And there's no other little thing here where you get to pay less, you know, for whatever reason. But interesting card. We shall see what it does. I just don't think it's that amazing, but if it finds the right deck, which wants the turn to end at a certain point, so you can have other things phase out, you know what I'm saying, or phase in, or stay on the field, or when the stack hits, and then you just end the turn at a certain point on the stack, then this is where that card comes into play. Outside of that, I really don't, there's no point to play it, unless I'm totally missing something, you know. Or just to buy you a turn. I guess you could buy yourself a turn as well. $22.24, Elder Gargareth 5-drop. It's not a legendary. Haru, I know. And then 1018 for the base. Vigilance Breach and Trample. This thing's really cool. Just not sure how much it's going to do in Standard again. I play a lot of Standard. That's why I'm like always look at these cards like, But, I mean, the haste thing, man. Give it haste, and this thing would be amazing, you know. But it has a lot of cool abilities. Whenever it attacks or blocks, you know, and it has Vigilance built into it. So that makes this card really neat. You can draw a card or, you know, create a 3/3 green beast creature token or gain 3 life. That's legit. I mean, that's a really cool card. There's a lot of other 5-drops right now that are arguably as good as this, if not better right now. You know, running in green and red. And you're probably going to find this in your Gruul builds, you know. But really, really cool card. Manjara, the Diplomat. Cool art. $22.98 for the extended. The foil is like 30-something or 40. I can't remember what it was. Pretty high, though. But this is another really neat card. Your Commander players. I should only say that like once or twice in a video. But this is cool for Standard. It really is. You know why? Because whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, draw a card. That gives you draw ability. Which White has not really seen a whole lot of lately. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you and or a Planeswalker you control, draw a card. That is amazing. That is just amazing. Really, really neat card. I expect the price probably to stay around this. Maybe take a 15-20% plummet, you know. Probably maybe more than that. We'll see. Bane Slayer Angel. Now this one's been this is a reprint. And hooray, I'm happy for it. You know, it's a 5-drop with a lot of cool abilities. Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, protection from demons and dragons. $24.12 for the extended art. That's going to come down. The foil, though, the foil might stay high, like $35, $40. It might stay around there because this is a really nice angel that sees play elsewhere. $4.25. The base is definitely going to, drag down. I'm not surprised at all. That's already at $4, but we'll see what it does. And then we have Fiery Emancipation. This one, it's anyone's guess. I'm going to guess this card's probably going to go up in price, you know. Now, again, these right here might tick down a tiny bit. I don't think you're going to see the base price of this card under $7. I don't think the base is ever going to be under $7. Extended art, who knows where it's going to go. These things, it's such a gamble right now at this point, you know. Who knows what's going to happen with these cards. But I'll tell you one thing. This card, it's all about EDH, man. Or even like vintage, you know, and whatnot, or legacy, you know, something where you can use eternal formats, basically, you know. That's where this thing is going to see some play, where you can get it on the field really quick, cheat it into play or something like that. It's awesome. I'm sure it's also going to do some stuff in standard. I don't know how much it's going to do, but man, this card's one to definitely keep an eye on. We will see what it does. 2787. I think this is, nope, almost our most expensive Planeswalker. We're getting there. I forgot about Liliana. Silly goose. 2787 base is only $9.51. Liliana, Awaker of the Dead. I like what she does. You're going to find her in your discard decks for sure. Reanimation kind of builds is going to love her. I can't wait to build a deck around her. I'll probably do that tomorrow. We will have edits. There's a lot of new cards out there that are going to be really, really fun to play with, and Jumpstart as well. But that's a whole nother video. This card looking great, man. Gorgeous artwork on this one as well. Really cool. I'm pumped. Azusa, Lost But Seeking. This one's fetching at $39.84. Whoa. $9.77. Again, this is like the only reason these extended art's so high right now, probably because Commander players are like, oh my gosh, I want to get that for my deck. And I don't blame them. I'd be like, I want to get one too, you know. But really neat. And the extended art, wow. The extended art's through the roof, over $50, 50, 60. I've seen some ridiculous prices on some of these, some extended art asking 70, 80. I'm like, whoa. So this is going to be a really, really cool set. A lot of power in this set. I like that word, power. We should just change the name to Power for the video. Really cool reprint. Grim Tutor, $41.60. I've seen foils, people asking $200, $120, $140. I've seen prices all over the place. Where it's going to settle, who knows? The card's good, okay, but it's not great. There's better tutors out there, but what makes this card good is or worth anything is because it's the second time it's been printed. It was first printed in Starter, if I'm not mistaken, and the OG version's going for like $150 to $200. I think the price went down a tiny bit or maybe ticked up a bit. I don't know what it did, but that's around the price tag right now. So getting the reprint, how much play is it going to see? I mean, this is cool. Grim Tutor, you can tutor up whatever. You're going to lose 3 life though, but you get to put that card into your hand. Now that's nice. Not on your library, but in your hand. I do like that. So it's pretty legit. It's a card I played with 10 years ago, 15 years ago, right around the time I was born, because I'm 18. So there you have it. Pumped. Love the art on this. These are cards you're going to want to keep an eye on, man. You know, they're going to jump. Or they're the ones you want to pull. Chromatic Orrery. Chromatic Orrery. I don't even like saying that. Orrery? Who made that name? Who made that word? 4459. Stop it. Commander, yeah, that's why this price is being driven like crazy right now. It's huge. If you get this thing to resolve or maybe cheat it into standard, you know, that's 5 extra mana. And you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. That's crazy. And then 5, draw a card for each color among permanents you control. Wow. That's legit, my friends. It's a great card, and the extended foil art I expect to, yeah, it's going to be up there for quite some time. One of the chase pools right here, and then of course we got Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Extended art is $48.95. I think there's another version of this one too. It's kind of in the middle there, but this is extended art. Here's the base. So the other one, yes, I can't think. The showcase art is like around $35. But yeah, this Ugin, I think I said the price would drop to like 30, so I'm already a little off on that one. It's already dipped below that. Expect it to probably settle around $20 when all is said and done. You know, it might even drop to 18, and then prices are going to gradually swing back up, you know, 6 months from now. Maybe even a little later, who knows. But there you go, $48.95. Foil extended art, I think on this one's like 70. It wasn't as expensive because we already saw a foil extended art of this in one of the collector boxes last year. So there you have it. We have Terror of the Peaks, which is just phenomenal. $49.95. That price is probably a bit high in the extended art. I do expect that to drop to like $25-30. 5-drop, but man, this card can quickly end a match fast. It's going to see play in Eternal formats. It's going to see a lot of play all over the place, but I'm really pumped to see it in Standard. I mean, you can end a match like that with this guy, so really cool. $12.81 for the base. Yeah, the price is probably going to stay around that for a while. So anyway, keep an eye on this card though. Foil versions are up there, of course. Now this Teferi Master of Time, there's like 6 different versions of it. I believe there's like 6 different versions of it. The prices are just all over the place. There's like a showcase, and then these, and then there's like one where like the lighting's a little different on this, you know. Then you have the extended art, the foils of all of them. It's just, there's so many different Teferi Master of Times, which I wonder if that's going to increase the pull rate of these overall, because there's so many variations of them. That's something that I will be questioning, and we're going to find out very soon here. I'll be opening boxes probably as soon as tomorrow, so make sure you come back to the channel for that. And we're going to find out some pull rates on stuff. We're going to start with some regular boxes and get some collector boxes, etc., some pre-release kits, all that stuff. But Teferi Master of Time, I've seen foils, people asking $150 to $200. This is a cool time in Magic right now where they're actually shoving value into sets. They're not just dulling them. They're not just, you know, making them not as much money. You know, you're going to get a return on some of this stuff. Get in on them early. It's hard to say when spoilers hit, and then prices can jump. There's no MSRP. And I mean, there's just so many things going on right now. With the prices and the cards and the value being shoved into sets and the amount of reprints, it's like, whoa, your head almost explodes when you try to wrap around everything that's going on in the Magic community. It's a lot. But yeah, this is $51.57 for the extended art, $35.43 for the base. Teferi's going to see a lot of play, and that's all she wrote, man. Ooh, Core 2021 price guide, base and extended art. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I am Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming, and I cannot wait. We are in for a lot of fun. A lot of cool cards coming out. Let me know which one's your favorite. What are you hoping to pull? That foil extended... I want to call him Jace. No, it's Teferi, stupid. I was way off. They're pretty similar. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Leave a like. Screenshot.